Good morning, kind King George. I hope you've all enjoyed the better weather, but are still remembering that even with the sad news that we won't be returning to our school at the moment, we all still need to keep going with the great work you're all doing. So let's get this new week started now with the ringing of our school bell. Let's also take a moment to acknowledge that we are living and learning on the traditional territory of the Mississauga First Nations, and we need to keep prioritizing staying home and social distancing to help take care of ourselves and each other, even with this nicer weather. And even though we are not returning to school in Lakefield for the remainder of May and June, it is because everyone needs to stay as safe as possible. But it doesn't mean the King George staff are going anywhere. Your educators and I are here for you, and we need each of our students to keep checking out the learning that our teachers are preparing each week until the very end of June, because we need to keep working towards helping you be the best you can be, and that's whether you're at school or now when you're learning at home. Our teachers and our support staff, well, we want to make sure that even though we know staying home sometimes feels like a challenge, it's actually also teaching you how to work through hard things. And for our friends who remember Sarah Westbrook, she says this is about you learning how to bounce back when you're disappointed or feeling a little sad. We all feel like that sometimes, but remember that we are in this together, and it's okay to feel a whole bunch of different emotions. For example, maybe you're feeling kind of chill. You're going with the flow. Or maybe you're feeling a little bit cranky or grumpy. We all do sometimes. Or perhaps maybe you're just feeling fabulous. Or any number of different emotions. In fact, a whole bunch of them on and off, well, that's normal too. And remember that we and your families care, and we want to help you find ways to work through your different feelings. So keep reaching out and telling your parents and guardians and our school staff who all care about you so that together we can help you with your well-being and support you with your feelings. We want you feeling positive about continuing with the great work you're doing with distance learning. We are so proud of each of you, so keep up the amazing efforts. And as the month of May soon wraps up, I hope you've taken time to think about our character trait of fairness. Are you taking turns and sharing at home? Our grandfather teaching of humility by remembering to not be selfish, but to compliment and praise the accomplishments of others in your house. And then the learning skill of collaboration. That means continuing to find ways to connect and work with your teachers and friends during distance learning. Just because we aren't in our school building, we don't want our students to forget about these important areas of focus. If you're in grade 6, please make sure that you join Ms. Anderson and I on Friday for your usual Google Meets virtual gathering that your class has, because I would like to help join you this week and talk about how we're really going to try to help you wrap up your time at King George in a memorable way given the circumstances. Also on Friday, we invite everyone to please wrap up the week with our Silly Socks School Spirit Day. And don't forget to send me your photos. The pictures I received last week from Fancy Friday were wonderful. Thanks everyone for having some fun and for participating. And from our Action for Happiness Meaningful May calendar, well, I urge everyone to see if you can think about 2 questions. What are you doing during these challenging times that make you proud of yourself? And how are your actions making a difference for others? Maybe this is something your entire family can talk about. And now it's birthday time. Let's help the following kind King George students who are going to be celebrating. We want them to have a great time. So today, happy birthday to Gus. And throughout the week, we also send big birthday wishes to Luana, Hunter, Oliver, Arthur, Bo, Theo, and Enzo. Have fun to all of you who are turning another year older. Well, that ends our weekly announcements. Please stay home and stay safe as part of respecting yourselves, your families, your educators, and those frontline workers. some of whom live in your homes and who are working bravely to help keep our entire community safe. We know it's tough, but you're doing the right thing. Keep making those right choices, and you will be proud of yourself. Have a fantastic week ahead of distance learning with King George North.